Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I said you're not gonna get any other vlogs for this week besides Thursday, but I just remembered something that I wanted to tell you guys. So we need to talk about a dream that I had this morning, guys. I freaked out. So, I don't know where to start. So, story time. This morning I woke up crying. You know, like on that episode of For Love and Justice where Diablo drugs Lucia? Yeah, it was like that. And I was like, okay. So yeah, by the way, I finished my cappuccino and I'm just drinking lemon water. Yeah, and I had 2 bananas. Actually, one and a half, but okay. So yeah, story time. This morning I woke up crying. So I normally don't really need an alarm to wake up. Like I wake up by myself. So the maximum amount of sleep that I can take in is 5 hours. I can't sleep longer than 5 hours. No, I'm not lying. I actually can't. Like if I go sleep at 9, there's a big chance that by 5 to 2 I will be awake. I don't know why. I don't know how. But yes, I don't usually need an alarm to wake up. So, as any other morning, this morning I woke up at 2:30, checked the time on my phone, went back to sleep, woke up at 5 because my stepdad was leaving, checked the time, went back to sleep, woke up at 20 to 6. And that's when I woke up crying. So obviously the dream had to have occurred between 10 past 5 and 20 to 6, so in that 30-minute span. All I remember was the last, I think, 3 minutes was I got to school and they told me that one of my teachers burnt. But 20%. Guys, I don't know. What's the time? Hold on. Yeah, that one of my favorite teachers burnt 20% of her body. And I regularly don't know how much that is. And I was like, okay. And the thing is, I don't know whether I was crying because the teacher burnt. But I'll get into it later on. So all I remember was getting to school and finding out that one of my favorite teachers burnt 20% of her body. Oh, yeah. Had burnt. Okay, let's go. Wait, no, hold on. Hold on, guys. I will tell you. Yeah, okay. Make that up. Minara. Okay, that's... Okay. Maybe if I was writing math tomorrow, I would have studied today. But because I'm writing 2 easy subjects this week, I'm told. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, and I got to school, and I heard one of my teachers burnt 20% of her body. And I was like, okay. And then later on, in the dream, my best friend, you guys know, okay, you guys don't know Jenna, but I've spoken about Jenna a lot, the one that lives in Paris. And I don't know where I was, or she came to get me from school or a gymnastics showcase, gala evening. And her cousin was there, and her aunt, one of her aunts, had another baby. But keep in mind, we haven't seen each other for 2 years. I told you guys in the previous video. And this is kind of the same thing. So they get there. Older cousin Lala, the one that was saying good yeah, so they get there. Jenna gives me a hug. No, wait, Lala gives me a hug. Jenna goes, hey, let me introduce you to my new cousin, little cousin. I was like, okay. Jenna gives me a hug, and that's when I woke up and I was crying. Guys, I don't know why. What triggered? I don't know whether I was... Oh, I think that's why. No, because then I started thinking about a picture I posted on Instagram 6 months ago where I had a bad day and I was just if only my best friend was here, and I started thinking of that picture. Okay, in the dream, and I was telling her about the picture. And then I woke up and I was crying and I was like, why? Like, okay, I do, like, I miss Jenna. Like, we spoke on the phone, like, what, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Like, so I don't know what, like, triggered this, but I woke up and I was crying. I don't know whether I was crying because of the teacher or because it's been a while since I seen my best friend, and I'm just really happy that I see my best friend. Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that story time. It's very short, I know. Um, but one more thing I wanted to add was that, like, thingy. What was it? I wanted to add something else. That's just weird. Anyway, but yeah. So, what else? I wanted to add something. I forgot. Yeah, okay. But like, with like the picture thing that I posted, I don't know if you want to go find it. I posted it in February, or was it in March? I don't know. But yeah, it was a Wednesday night. That's all I know. But yeah. So, story time. I woke up crying this morning because my favorite teacher had apparently burnt 20% of her body, and I don't know how, and I saw my best friend after 2 years. So yeah. That's very mysterious. I don't know what triggered that. Maybe because yesterday I was thinking of Jenna. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's like the story time. If you guys have any clue of what this means, because normally, and I told my math teacher this because she asked me the grade 8 wanted to know if I dream anything. I was like, I do. So, and this really scares me because Caitlin had a similar dream yesterday, like the night before, on Sunday night. Caitlin had a similar dream. And normally how I work is, I'm going to use a gymnastics example. Like, I can go to practice today and I can do a walkover. But I can dream, let's say last night I dreamt I went to practice and I did a walkover and I finally got a perfect one on beam. And my coach would be like, yeah, you got it. And then I would dream and then I would go to practice and I would get my perfect walkover on beam. But that's not the part that would bug me. It's normally what people say during that, which is normally the same that they say in my dreams. So my coach would be like, yeah, you got it. Can I take a video? And that part would like freak me out because I dreamt about that and that's normally what happened. So this dream has any meaning. I am happy to see my friend again, but very sad about one of my favorite teachers who apparently burnt 20% of her body. I don't know how. What I forgot to mention was earlier on in the dream, before the day, that they told me she burnt 20%, me and my favorite teacher were kind of arguing about this math test that I wrote. So, this is, I don't know. But yeah, about the math test that I kind of failed. Yeah, it's math. I hate math. I really do. And exam. It's the same thing. It's a test and exam. Same thing. But yeah. So, yeah, because the thing is, the test wasn't printed in Braille, but the test was set a month before, so my mom and I were kind of pissed. So, my favorite teacher, one of my favorite teachers, we were arguing about the test, and then we left kind of on a bad note, and then the next day I got to school and they're like, by the way, not gonna mention the teacher's name, burnt 20% of her body. I was like, how? What? And then that part completely blurs. And then I get to my friend in Paris. Well, she comes to get me at school. And her aunt was there, the one that got the baby, and the mom. So yeah, if you guys believe in all this like astrology and dream analysis, please let me know what this means. Because I'm scared. Because normally the stuff people say in that dream, 90% of the time it actually happens the very next day or sometime in the future. So it is really scaring me. Like, I'm very excited to see my friend and apparently the new baby. But as for the teacher burning, I don't know. But yeah, I will see you guys in my gymnastics vlog, and let me know in the comments down below what I should do about this. I tried to write a journal entry, but I just can't do stuff like that. I've done it once and it was very long. But yeah. yeah, I will see you guys in my gymnastics vlog on Thursday. And maybe if this continues tonight, I will make an update video. Or if anything like this, what like in the dream was said that is said sometime in the future, I will update you guys. And in that video, I will definitely link this one, because I mean, you can't watch that video and then not watch this one. You will be very confused. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Sorry it was very short. And I tried to explain it best I could. I hate English. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, people.